So I'm going to do an unboxing of some new YOELEO wheels that have arrived. I'm a big fan of these YOELEO wheels. As you can see, I have one of the disc wheels, and I have a couple of my athletes bikes here with the YOELEO wheels. So let's get on with unboxing these new ones for another of my athletes. They come in a really well packaged box. So let's get this one open. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, really well packed. I've learned from experience to lift them both out together though, so you don't scratch them because they are interlocked together. So, two wheels. A couple of valve extenders and some spare spokes. No skewers required with this one because they're through axles. So let's have a look at this first one. I will be setting these up tubeless, and I'll show you that in another video. So here's our first wheel. It's 88mm with the D2 Swiss hub. With the star ratchet. It's this great design of YOELEOs with no spoke holes in the rim bed. Makes it really easy to set up tubeless, and I'll show you that shortly. But there's our first wheel. Looks really good as usual from YOELEO. We'll check it for true in a minute on the truing stand. Let's get the other wheel out. Here's our 60mm section front wheel. Exactly the same D2 Swiss hub and the no spoke holes in the rim bed again. Brilliant. So let's get these on the wheel truing stand and see how true they are out of the box. So I'll just spin the camera around. Let's just move the disc wheel. Because I don't have a through axle on my wheel truing jig, I do need to use a long Allen key. So I'll show you that in a second. So, long Allen key through the hub. We'll drop it in the wheel truing stand. And then we'll lock it up. Just our UCI approved label. So, let's just check our spoke tensions before we check it for true. Check with no loose spokes. They all feel nice and even tension. Let's see how true these ones are out of the box. So, I don't know if you can see this, but straight out of the box. Just needs one little tweak, but pretty damn close. Less than a mil. Most people wouldn't even see that, but it would annoy me. So I'm going to true that up. Let me find somewhere to put the camera while I do that. So I just need to let a little bit of tension off on one of these spokes. There we go, perfect now. So let's have a look at that one. Tiniest little tweak. Running lovely. Okay, let's check the other wheel now. So once again, we'll just check the spoke tensions. So nice and even, no loose spokes, and then we'll check it for true. And once again, it's pretty damn close, just needs a tiny tweak. You can just hear that one spot, still less than a mil, so let me just give that spot a quick tweak. And that's all it needed. I generally use this tool for holding the flat bladed spokes. You can't beat a genuine spokey for truing wheels. So if we have a look at that now, you can see bang on true. And I've had a lot of these wheels for a few years. Very, very rarely go out of true. So that's great. Okay, let's get the rotors fixed to these wheels. So we're going for some nice fancy Shimano Ice Tech rotors. There we go. Nice shiny goodness. So easy to fit with centre lock. Just pop them straight on. Find my new locking ring. It's in the box. There we go, a nice new locking ring. And it's your standard cassette locking tool. Just fits in. And screws our centre lock rotor. And we will torque that up to 40 Newton meters in a minute, but let's get the other one out. Same with the rear wheel. Let's find our rotor. Both of these are 160mm, which is probably perfect for most road applications. So there we go, another fancy Ice Tech rotor. Just pop straight on the wheel, nice and easy. And get our lock ring out. Pop this lock ring on. Well, there we go. So just nip it up hand tight to make sure we're not cross threading it. And we'll get the torque wrench on it. 40 Newton meters, these lock rings, says on it, so that's nice and easy to remember. So we'll set our torque wrench to 40 Newton meters. There we go, 40 Newton meters. And we will torque up our rotors till we get that nice click. There we go, that's one done. And the other one. There we go, a nice solid click. And then the only thing left to do is to fit our cassette. So find that big spline, there we go. Let's just move that out of the way. So, on this particular bike we're going for 1132. I know this athlete's doing Ironman UK. If you've done it before, you'll know how hilly it is. Hence the 32. One thing I like about these Shimano cassettes is this plastic insert that's on the back. So you pull out this little piece of plastic and then you use this plastic insert to line up the teeth. It's a bit hard to show, but then you can just slide your whole cassette on if you're holding it properly. There we go. So the whole cassette slides straight on. Just my little cog left, and then my lock ring. And then once again, that's torqued to 40 Newton meters, just like the rotors. But I'll always do that hand tight first of all, just to make sure I'm not getting cross-threaded. So let's torque that one up. And there we go, a nice click. Then just a check of the cassette, it still goes round. None of the teeth are loose. Oh, great. There's our wheels all set up, nice and true. Ready to fit to our bike. Well, I'm going to set them up tubeless, and I'll do that in the next video. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you, YOELEO.